Good, what is probably evening, I'm going to say. I'm going to guess.
It's evening here.
I've got a 1 in 3 shot of making that happen. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another Cold Cast game from the Cold Cast Marathon. This is the 5th now that we have done, and I believe 6th or 7th game we're on. I think 7.
I stopped. It's just another game.
We should probably go and figure that out for the next game to see where we're at.
We'll do that.
But we're on some sort of game between 1 and 20. So
1 in 18.
1 in 18. 1 in 18.
We got 18.
More specifically.
Yeah.
Mr. MaximusBlack.
Yes, sir.
Hit me up with the sound of being at some sort of weird county fair in the southern states where you've got to throw a pig and hit a target, and if you miss, the pig dies.
Come on down, boy. Throw this pig over at that target, and if you miss it, we eating bacon. Yeah!
Okay, now the sound of you missing, but just barely.
All right. Let me grab this. Oh, man, this thing is fucking heavy.
Ah, shit! Well, for that low price of another $10, I'll give you 3 more chucks. Nigga.
Oh, I was wondering if that was going to happen. There you go. Well, it happened. And I guess bacon is on the menu tonight.
Bacon is on it.
Bacon is on the menu. Perfect. Up here in the top left-hand corner of Totally Not Scrap Station, we have Pig Toss. And down to the bottom left, we have the Blue Terran Sasuke.
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 Yep.
Very nice.
Nice.
Okay, so we've got a TVZ proxy hatch. This is the marathon of proxies, man. I feel as though it's the only cheese you can do now. It's just put things closer and call it a cheese.
That's what I was saying earlier. It's all been reduced to how close can I put a building to my opponent and hope that it beats them at their own game. That's pretty much what it's come down to.
That is literally what it come down to. He's one guy off this refinery. I don't know if that's purposely done or not, but whatever. Second command center going down there for Sasuke. And Pig Toss. Got a proxy and also got a natural going. No metabolic boost yet. He's still droning. 3 of them on the way. Very standard opening here for our Terran player. He is opening up Tech Lab. I don't know if he's just going to switch these two or he's planning to get his siege tanks. Don't know. Don't know.
Well, luckily there's only a handful of units that come out of there. There it is.
There it is.
The siege tank.
There's a siege tank.
It is the unit of choice.
Well, I didn't know if he was going to switch the gateway and that, but he's kind of far away to be switching, so...
Oh, he's going for the siege tank.
He is going for the siege
He is
tank. He's
going
also
for it.
supply blocked right now. Meanwhile, over here, Pig Toss moving out with some creep, just spamming it out there. He's not even being stealthy with this.
No.
He's saying, "I want you to see it."
He's not waiting for any other bits and pieces to be done. He wants to get there as fast as possible, and those Marines are going to spot it pretty much right into the gate.
I'm not going to lie to you. I took a shit earlier today, and my asshole's sore.
Wow.
That's random, but man, my ass is sore, bro.
Just is that much
God
of a
damn,
that
man.
much
I'm not
of a
eating
hammer?
enough Fiber 1 bars.
No, you got to get on that Fiber 1 hype.
I know that's so
Fiber 1 hit
so
us.
fucking random, but I'm like, I'm sitting here listening to you cast, and I'm like, man, my ass is sore.
What the fuck?
Oh shit.
I think we've all been there.
I'm like so comfortable now with LAGTV and the community that I
It
can
just
just say
doesn't-
those things. I just
yeah,
don't care.
no.
You guys are my friends.
Yeah.
I'll tell you when
it's-
I'm hurting.
You know. I think we've all been there. Everyone takes painful shits.
Yeah, well,
it just happens.
Well, the thing was, it wasn't even painful when I took it, but now I'm feeling it.
The aftermath is real. The aftermath is real.
Oh shit.
Well, you know what else is real? The spine crawler push that's about to happen right now, Mr. Black. Pig Toss is going to be pushing himself in, and maybe, just maybe, Sasuke's butthole is going to be sore too. But it's hard to say. That siege tank's going to make it awfully hard to make any headway, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh my. Okay, well, we got some really, really solid creep spread here. I mean, this is like This is solid. This guy's got a lot of spine crawlers. Too bad the guy opened up tanks, which is like kind of a counter to the spine crawlers. He's also getting medevacs here. I'm sure he's just going to leave like these 2 tanks and then just grab a bunch of units and just go and attack. I mean, once he realizes how many spine crawlers are out here, he's going to go, okay, this guy's made like a 900 mineral investment out here. He can't have that much back at base. I need to go and do something like today.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's where he's at right now, and here we go. We're going to make an attempt.
What is he doing? Where's he going to burrow?
I don't know. He just wanted to say hi really close. He wanted to, you know... I'm at a loss for what the hell that was. And now he's planting them right where the siege tanks can continuously beat them into submission. No, that other one's still... No, those are still totally in range.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, this couldn't have went worse for Pigtoss.
That couldn't have gone better,
like
for Sasuke.
I mean,
so that's
bad. It's all the way bad. And Liberators are out now too. So although they can't attack the spine crawlers, I mean, you're not going to do any damage there. But he's got vision, so now he can go ahead and take the medevac over to the base. That's what I'd be doing right now. I'd have another medevac out, and I'd be going and attacking now. Like, and this guy's sitting here building like 4 or 5 overlords at a time. He's got nothing over here at the natural. He's not collecting any minerals. He's still building spore crawlers and spine crawlers over here at this
I'm
weird
very
base.
confused as to what he was doing there. I'm not sure what he was hoping to accomplish, but whatever it was, yeah, I'm pretty sure he didn't accomplish it. And I'm also pretty sure that whatever Sasuke was trying to accomplish, he didn't accomplish either, because while he totally just killed a lot of this, he lost pretty much 3/4 of his army
Why would you do
in
that?
the process.
Unbelievable, man. You've got the vision. You've got the tanks.
Yeah.
Just take it slow. Do you know how much more damage those Marines would have done at a base with nothing?
Lots of damage.
Than running into 7 spine crawlers.
Possibly,
I don't care if they've got like no health left.
Terrible, terrible damage, perhaps even now. Well, I mean, he's got a Raven going, so maybe the Raven is going to be the thing that he goes and pokes around with. But that's a little late. You know, he had an opportunity. He's going to continue to piss away his time, much like people, you know, learning how to. Actually, I've got nothing. I thought I had a clever thing there, and I almost made a liberal arts joke, and then I was like, no, I'm not going to be that guy today.
Yeah, don't be that guy.
So I'm not gonna be that guy
ever.
today. No.
Don't be that
No. But it was the easiest joke.
guy. Okay.
That's all I had.
It is what it is.
I'm not quick on the wit today, so I had to reach for the easy ones. You know? I'm thankful that you were there with the poop jokes.
Thanks. Well, it wasn't even a joke. Like, my ass is just sore.
Yeah.
Like, I was just, you know, it was on my mind. You were talking, and I wasn't really listening because I was thinking, man, my ass is fucking sore. Like, Jesus.
That's an aftershock.
Yeah.
That's like, you know, the earthquake wasn't too bad, and then the aftershock comes, and you're like, oh, damn.
Whoa.
That's terrible.
That was horrible.
There goes the China. Grandma's China just got wrecked.
All right. So all the spine crawlers are gone except for this lone spiny here, and that's going to go down. But before he does so, he gets 1 Marine. He's got a Raven. He's got 4 bases up here, but not much of an army. I mean, these Lings ain't going to do shit. Luckily, he's got a lot of creep spread, so he's going to spend some time getting rid of that. He might also look over around here thinking that he might have gotten more bases over here. I have no idea, and that's what he's going to do. He's just going to make sure. Yeah, nothing there. This guy's also looking around, make sure nothing cheeky's going on. Still got a nice little highway there. It's not going to be able to do much. Even if he runs past this Liberator, loses like 3 Lings. I think there's enough siege tanks here and a couple little bit of bio. He's not going to do much. And that's what he does. He runs in and does nothing.
Just actually nothing. Didn't even make it all the way up the ramp. Stopped before he got any kind of headway. And I mean, the Terran's got to the point now where he can just kind of start walking around the map and start clearing stuff.
Yep.
And there's not going to be much that the Zerg can do at the moment. I mean, he's got these Mutalisks.
Yeah, that's actually going to do a bit.
That's actually going to be.
But he's got
quite
turrets.
useful.
Like he's got like 3 turrets here. He's not going to be able to enter that way.
And judging by the you know the calls made by Pigtoss earlier, he would probably stand over top of those turrets, not attacking anything for at least 10-15 seconds.
Yep.
Before he decided to move them away from said turrets. There goes that one
nice little pick off
deliverer of liberty.
You can get another siege tank over here too. No missile turret over this way. So at this point, Pigtoss, although his army is nowhere near good enough to fight this head on or even really do any significant damage, he can do a lot of harassing. And the main thing here is he's buying time. This army just destroys Pigtoss. But as long as he stays around, he might even pick off some medevacs here. What a misclick. What a horrible play from Sasuke. He's going to lose that and the medevacs. Manages just to keep one alive, and that's the show. Also gets that third expansion, or fourth. And this is exactly what he needs to do. He just needs to make sure that all of his focus isn't here. He needs to be macroing in behind. I'd love to see maybe, you know, Lurker tech. Baneling's good. Needs some more creep spread. He needs to go and attack again because his army was going up. And look at that. He manages to come back, and he's buying time. If I was Sasuke right now, I would just be countering, putting up some missile turrets at my natural or even my third.
Just aim
and just
to
saying,
win.
go. You know what? There's only so many mutas here, but these mutas are doing so much damage. Like, not physically, but
they're doing damage without actually doing any damage.
Exactly.
And just soaking up that time. We got a ton of Zerglings just popping. We get a bunch of Banelings that just got produced as well, and we are moving into Infestor territory. Here it comes. This could be devastating.
Well, the Banelings are going to do some damage, but there's so much, so much mech
and stuff to absorb it.
Exactly. I mean, the fire or the
Hellbats. When I said devastating, I actually meant for the Zerg.
Yeah,
well, this could be devastating for the.
This could be bad for the Terran. He needs to just siege up and just not walk in here again. I mean, he will clear it, but it's going to be at a cost.
Yeah, but at what cost, Jeff?
At a lot, and a lot of the bio is going to be gone, and he might actually be able to clean this up with when these mutas come back. If he can just bring it all at once. He's going to pick off these siege tanks from behind. He's got one Thor here dealing a pretty good amount of damage, but if he can get 3 siege tanks, that would be huge. And he does, and he backs off. But this is still really bad for him. Still really bad. There it is. Look, he's getting lurkers. I guess read my mind.
That was terrible, terrible damage. But again, those Mutalisks bought him so much time.
Yep.
That these lurkers coming through could actually be the determining factor now for getting him properly back in here.
That's not a position you want to take.
No, that's the opposite of where you want to be.
He's gonna get rid of that medevac. Okay, well he does clean it up. He loses a lot more units there than what he should have, but he manages to get rid of it. I mean, this was dead anyway, so why not just let him finish off this and then wait till you get in a better position for an even easier surround, so you just lose minimal. Every unit that you're losing here is just not a good time for you.
It's substantial right now. Yeah, the Terran is now building basically wherever he can a missile turret in an attempt to keep the Mutalisks at bay, or at least keep them low health for as long as humanly possible. These are going to get wrecked by that siege tank.
Ooh, that was a nice bust there.
Managed to get in just before the second siege tank strike to take out a few more of those Marines. Now, I mean, from this point, Terran still okay, but he needs to make a more decisive choice of where he's going tech-wise.
Yeah, Terran's definitely ahead right now. It's all going to be dependent on if he can get lurkers and if this Terran is dumb enough to just walk through them. Like, that's the show. Basically, Pigtoss is hoping on a mistake of his opponent, and sometimes that happens, especially at the lower leagues. If this was me playing, I would have just rage quit and just been done with it. But you never know. When you're playing at this level, anything can happen. I mean, 2 lurkers can take a player that's not looking or just not ready and just wipe an army, and next thing you know it, you're back in it. But he's going to have to get a really good engage and then not fuck up on top of that.
Yeah.
So, you know, even if he gets the good engage and he wins one war or one battle, the war is not won. He's going to have more battles ahead of him. This is a serious catch-up game. I mean, 54 supply to 90. I mean, 3 mutas are buying more time than what they ever should. But, hey, it's working for him, so keep it up.
You never know who's going to throw
never know.
On LAGTV.
Yep.
We have seen some of the most, like,
we've seen it all.
Almost irresponsible levels of throwing.
And we've seen it all, dude.
To the point where it would not even shock me. But yeah, you're right. These 3 Mutalisks have bought so much time. They've got timeshares in 3 different vacation spots, and they're using them all simultaneously.
Yep. And then when they ain't even using them, they rent them out to somebody to get maximum profit.
Get all that profit.
There they are. Look, 2 lurkers. I'm going to tell you right now, if these 2 lurkers wipe this dude's army, I'm just going to laugh. I'm going to laugh. I am going to laugh.
I'll probably have a sensible chuckle.
It'd be ridiculous. I'd have called out pretty much every dumb thing that could have possibly happened in this game.
He could have. Oh, no, not quite. Takes a while for 3 Mutalisks to take out a tank.
Yep.
Not super effective. He's got 3 more Lurker on the way, 6 more Lurker on the way, 3 more Hydra. Excuse me. He's just very committed to these Lurkers right now.
I mean, this guy's going, I hate those 3 Hydras so much, I'm going to get 3 starports.
Yeah.
How does that sound? I ain't dealing with you no more. He's going to triple punt Liberators or some shit.
You know, why not bring freedom to the Zerg?
Well, the bad thing for the Zerg is he has a Raven. And even if he scouts, he sees that, oh my goodness, here we go.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
Oh.
Here we go.
Oh. Oh, there's an absolutely filthy amount of Lurker in this area. Oh, he's even going for the bait. He's even going for... Oh, don't do it, bro. Oh. Oh, God.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's it. Scan after.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy. Well, that's a start. Here comes the Raven. Couple of Ravens. So he's going to be doing the mobile vision. He doesn't want to be messing around with having to drop scans every time he's trying to spot Lurkers. So at this point, I mean, you have to think as Pigtoss, you have to know that there's going to be some sort of vision, and he's going to have to deal with it. Now, if he thinks his opponent's going to rely entirely on scans, I think that's a bit naive. So he's got to come up with something other than just Lurkers to get himself back in this. This is a great number of Lurkers, but the other guy is thinking, I'm going to bypass all this shit and go straight to BCs.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about BCs. I would have loved to have just seen Liberators here. They would get rid of Lurkers because you've got the Raven, you've got scans, you've got plenty of orbital commands. I mean, scan for days. And then also, if the Zerg just decided to get more mutas, Liberators just eat mutas. Just eat them. So, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about BC. I mean, you can complain, I guess, when you have 5 or 6 BC. They're just going to do a lot of damage. But with a lot of Hydras, like, you know he's going Lurker. He's obviously probably just going to go Hydra. And with your bio and Liberators posted up, I don't see how you lose the game. You can even start putting Liberators in behind mineral lines and just start harassing.
Yeah, there's a lot of places to plant Liberators on this map and have them be pretty safe.
Almost every single base.
Yeah, it opens you up to pretty much have solid domination across the board there. There's those mutas.
But you know what, man? There's something about BCs that people get. They're like, oh, they're really tough to get. They're expensive.
So I gotta get them.
I guess that's probably the best choice.
I mean,
it's really
fair
not.
ball BCs are really friggin' good units, but you have to still be situational with them.
Here we go.
Oh god.
Here we go.
Oh god.
Watch bio die.
Oh god.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
he managed to get rid of a lot of the bio. He still has these BCs ready. Where are the Hydras? This guy needs Hydras. He's got 5 of them on the way. He's got no spore crawlers
I think he turned pretty much all of them into Lurkers.
Yeah, into Lurkers.
So he kind of boned himself there. The Terran now kind of has free reign. He put a little too much into his Lurker fund, and now he's kind of paying the price here without anything to deal with these. I mean, if he gotten rid of those Ravens, anything, tied them up to be able to leave those Lurkers in the ground for even just a few more seconds. And now is he going for some sort of awkward base race?
Well, he needs to do this because maybe the Terran will do what he's been doing the whole game and go
turn
all
around.
the way back and allow him to get more Hydra.
Yeah.
Right? You never know. No. He's going to go about halfway. This is just not good for him. He just built way too many Lurkers. You just don't need this many Lurkers. I mean, if he had enough Hydra there, he's starting to build up some now, but he might be able to win this fight.
Yeah, if the Zerg or if the Terran just walked into that, I mean, he's losing shit on the backside. You might as well just have these planted in random places for now. You don't need to be walking them across the map. Now, this is just ultimately stupid as fuck.
He needs to focus those BCs down and nothing else.
Yep.
And he's not doing that this game.
That's Ripperino and Pepperino. It's a barbecue, boys, and the Terran is eating awfully damn well. That's gonna be it.
That's gonna be the show.
From here on out, it's just Terran walking in and killing everything.
You know, it's crazy to think that the Zerg actually had a small chance of winning this game, or at least staying into it, if he only would have cut those Lurkers in half and had Hydras for the rest.
Yeah.
Would have been cheaper. He would have been able to get more Hydras. It just would have been better overall, and he might have been able to get rid of those 2 or 3 BCs that were coming up if he just focused the DPS per BC until each one was gone. he might have actually been able to get back into this game, because this Terran, honestly, even if you're the guy that sent in this replay, he didn't really do a whole lot. He wasn't very smart. I mean, those mutas alone just bought way too much time. He fell for every trick in the book. It's just the Zerg didn't really back it up when he needed to the most. And even still then, it would have been an uphill climb, but part of me was kind of rooting for the Zerg, because he was sort of doing all the things that you need to do when you're behind. He just wasn't able to pull the trigger.
No, a little bit too much of overcommitment for those lurkers, but hey, he did a good job nevertheless,
yep.
in keeping himself in it for as long as he did.
Well, he just got 3 free BCs, but I mean, this Terran is on so many bases. There's just no way. There isn't even a...
It's 115 to 32. The odds are forever not in the Zerg's favor right now.
Yeah.
They're just not.
But hey, this was a solid game.
It was. Hard to say if it takes out second. Obviously, it doesn't take out first, but are we going to go with it taking out second?
I'll ask the chat. I'll let the chat decide.
Yeah.
Damn, that's... Yeah.
I'm 50-50 on it personally.
I'm 50-50 too.
So we might have to ask the audience who wants to be a millionaire style.
Yeah. I mean, the game's not over yet, but
surprisingly,
it's over.
It's over, but it's not over.
Yeah. Yeah. This is it's pretty solid. It's pretty solid. All right. So coming up here in the middle. Oh, he's gonna get rid of these ravens. He's gonna get all 3 ravens here. Oh no, man. Yeah, he got him. Now he's gonna back up. He got 2 lurkers here dealing damage. Gets off the scan. Both of them are gonna go down, and he's just in a horrible choke. He just does not want to be there. And I think this will be the final push. This will be the nail in the coffin, and this will be the GG.
Or like the 9th nail.
That too.
There's been several. Starting to have a hard time finding more places of wood to put nails in at this point. Hey, you can turn around. Your lovely wife is looking to ask you about dinner, I believe.
Yeah. Dinner is ready.
Maybe later, because I was spreading out a sandwich, but thank you.
And here comes the drop. I mean, we're just waiting. I'm gonna speed this up. Yeah, there's the GG.
Rip.
There's the GG. Yeah, the chat is kind of undecided as well. So I'm probably gonna keep the other one.
Yeah, I think I would
just
agree
because
with
I think
that,
the cheese here wasn't that great, but the game itself was a little better.
Yeah.
And this is will cheese fail?
It's a cheese game, so we've got to side with the cheese.
Yeah.
I think that this game was a technically better game, but the other one had the better cheese.
Had the better cheese.
Yeah.
So
we'll stick with the other one.
So we'll stick with the other one, but a good game nonetheless. I mean, we're pulling like 60%. Good games.
This is still, again, way higher.
Yep.
Way higher than the last time.
Another shout out to our sponsors, Chairs4Gaming.com if you're in the States, or Chairs4Gaming.ca if you live in Canada. Promo code MaximusBlack, $20 off your DX Racer chair. Go and check out the different models, sizes, and see which one best suits you. And of course, JORD wood watches, 5% off by using the promo code BOUS. Go and get yourself some summer swag. Look awesome at the beach or at your house or anywhere at work. Be different. Wood watches are cool.
Be different.
Yes.
Don't be a follower, be a leader.
That's right. But yeah, guys, we'll be right back right after this.